Whenever we talk to space, the name of NASA definitely comes up. NASA is considered the world's largest scientific organization, and NASA has done that work till today. Maybe a few years ago we couldn't have imagined it. From the Earth to the Moon, from the Sun to the stars, NASA keeps track of everything. The water has come to use space organization how big NASA will be. That, but how the entire NASA system was hacked by a 15-year-old kid. Not NASA, this 15-year-old kid, hacked the US military service, hit the entire FBI, and the International Space Station accessed the source code. And from that to NASA, closed for 21 days.
Looking for answers today after a series of security issues at NASA.
1999, that was the time. The computers were rarely used. Not every normal person had a computer. And today used to be much more complex than today. At that time, someone in America was trying to understand how these things work. One of them was a boy. And his name was Jonathan James. Jonathan lived in Canada, where children of this age loves to play games. At that age, Jonathan was fond of computer programming. He used to spend his hobby time coding, because his father was also a computer programmer, so that's why he was interested in these things. Gradually, Jonathan became interested in hacking. He put his full focus on hacking. He used to do small hacking in the beginning, placed in this world of lying. Comrade has changed his name to Jonathan James, because hackers never use real names. That way, there are many types of hackers named Strange. There are 3 types. 1, White Hat Hacker. 2, Black Hat Hacker. 3, Grey Hat Hacker. Apart from this, there are other types of hacking. White Hat Hacker works for government. Black Hat Hacker is a big picture, because they work against the government or to take revenge on someone, or hacking to get money from someone. This grey hacker, but who do they work in government during the day? And in the night they become great hackers. They work against government, but there was not 1 in a 3. This is Jonathan James. He worked only for money, so no. He used to perform for his hobby. Jonathan's parents wanted to keep him away from computers because they were afraid that it does not affect the study. But Jonathan assured his parents that because of this, my studies will not be affected. But in the end, Jonathan's result was very messy. It then turns into Jonathan Portrait. He hack his school system and increases your marks automatically. This is where dangerous hacking. He wanted to grow up by hacking a little thick. He challenged himself that he would take us out of the government. Between August and October 1999, DTRA, also referred to the Defense Threat Reduction Agency, access is done. This was not a small agency. Rather, we have the 4G government that protect people from dangerous web-on. Comrade used to do such hacking that no one could catch him. Comrade discovered the Pachinea vulnerability in the government of this age. Hacker to hack someone's server. We remove the weak point of the weakness we find, which, like a human being, has weakness. In this way, the case weak point in the internet is this hackers, and the stay weak point is 1. When Comrade hacked these servers, from this govt, there was news of massage coming and going. And Comrade to every, he knew what his next step was, means the government had absolutely no idea that a 15-year-old kid was watching us. Comrade told them. Calculating all the data and making an even bigger attack, he would have been able to hack the other runtime service as well, which is currently working as Marshall Space Lilith of Alabama. Hacked this total devices 13. Comrade, in which 1 ISS International Space Station access code of the module running in the software of the source, did it. NASA didn't even care about idea then, that someone so professional can do hacking. When NASA broke the news that someone in their system, it's a mess. What happened to their system? Who's control on NASA? For such a reason, NASA was closed for 21 days. For which reason at the time, NASA lost $4,000 when NASA was shut down. So after that, many companies complained that someone also stole the data. They have been hacked. You all started to believe that there is a hacking coup behind it. to find the hackers who are hacking everyone. For this, a search warrant was issued. After a few days, the FBI has found out about this hacker. His complete FBI was standing outside Jonathan's house, and when home, enter leaves. So they see that this is a small child, and didn't believe the FBI because Jonathan at that time was so underage. FBI held Jonathan for 7 months. He was locked in his house. The computer was also taken from him. Assistant of U.S. Richard Boss had said, child was not underage, so at least 10 years on it if he was sentenced. And it was found out that Jonathan, he also used drugs, because of which he was forced to jail for 6 months, had to keep it. But Jonathan and were very shy this year. He killed himself in the month of May. This story was Jonathan James.